Oh, good day, you sexy mamma jammas here on the YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Today is day one of the new upload schedule. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. As long as I have loads to get in there in time. Today starts, right now we're currently at a pilot in Richfield, Ohio. Richfield? Yeah, Richfield, Ohio. We're 20 miles from our pickup, which is up in Cleveland. Appointment's at 1300. It's currently 10:30. But we're going to head out here in just a minute. We've already done a pre-trip this morning. We got up, we did laundry, we had breakfast, we got a shower, and now we're ready to work. Had a few days off, and by the time you see this, I will have had a week off of YouTube. I've decided on some goals, and I got to focus more on work, and just YouTube just taking up too much of my time. So I'm going to do it this way, and just do one video per load. Just do them load by load. And see how that works out. All of you, and I'm not going to say most because every comment was supportive of this, so I thank you so much. Appreciate that and your understanding. Worked on the website a little bit more last night. There's a couple things security issues we're trying to nail down and fix up. One to where nobody can make a mockery of my name, like act like me and shit, so they won't try to fool nobody. And some other things, community protection keywords and blacklist words and things like that. So we're trying to figure all that out. It's a little difficult, but we're doing this from scratch, and it's aggravating, but it's fun. But this load is going over to Prince George, Virginia. Pick up today, and we will deliver that thing tomorrow. So let's get to getting, head over there, see if they'll take us in early, and I read the reviews. Sometimes loading times can be a while, so we'll find out. Thanks for being here, y'all. I appreciate all the support. And don't forget, once these videos get uploaded and processed, members will have access to them first, and they'll go live on the scheduled day for you guys. So if you want to be a member and get the advanced video, link will be down in the bottom there. Not required. Just an option for those who want to do that extra level of support. Thank you so much. Appreciate you watching. Let's see what this trucking world has in store today, shall we?
Crack a monster, greet the sun. Big blues humming, ready to run. No stacks, no shine, just steady and true. Rolling proud in that deep blue hue. Daylight miles, the highway calls. I was born to chase it all. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue hums and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. 2024 built to last. Smooth and clean, he's built for fast. Hands on the wheel, I hold it tight. No scars, just skill, it's a driver's right. Hammer down, let the engine sing. Hear that road beneath me ring. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue hums and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. 2024 built to last. Smooth and clean, he's built for fast. Hands on the wheel, I hold it tight. No scars, just skill, it's a driver's right. Hammer down, let the engine sing. Hear that road beneath me ring. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue hums and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. Sunrise and steel, that's my life. No shadow roads, just the sun and this heavy load. Every mile is fresh and new. Me and Big Blue pushing through. Sunrise and steel, that's my life. That's my life. It's a
dramatic guitar solo. Engine hum fades under open blue sky.
So as I wait for that driver to dock, I'm going right here into door 12, right there. This place has got a rather peculiar process. So I had filled out a form, of course, took a few minutes to check in. I got on site at 12:10. It's now 12:23, so not too much of a long check-in process. But you back into the door. After it's green light when you get in. It'll go red when they're loading. Once it's green, we got to pull forward, close our doors. Well, verify load secured. Got 2 straps back here. She said if they need more, they'll let you know. Then close the doors, and you got to back up to the dock again, and they got to put the seal on. And then once the next green light after that comes on, you go up there and get your paperwork, and bada bing, bada boom, you're get out of here. So, sure, they got their reasons. It's funny though. Somebody can make up something that just sounds off the wall and like doesn't make any sense. I mean, obviously there's a reason for it somewhere, but all anybody's got to do, they can make up any rule they want. Just slap the word safety in front of it, and everybody accepts it. It's in the name of safety. No, it's not. It's in the name of you being so damn difficult. I'm not saying that this is difficult. I'm just saying in general, because a lot of times you get out here and you hear some dumbass rules. For one, it's thinking it's safer to have the freaking truck disconnected and not even having a jack stand underneath it. Thinking that's safer. I don't agree with that at all. But you know what? I'm just a truck driver. I do what they tell me to do, and I don't cause any ruckus. I make everything as smooth as possible as I can, so I make the stop as fast and as efficient as I can. All right, so we're going to do that. So we're going to go ahead and get into our door number 12. Not a whole lot of room here, so we got to do about a 45 degree angle. Get a little bit of jack going on here, a little bit of brake, and just hold your wheel straight, and the rest of it will just go by natural angle. I'm going to try to make it a little tighter because I want to be a little further inside. Now that it's going, straighten the wheel back out. We're going right in line for the yellow line, where we want to be. Wheel straight, wheel straight. Now let's bring the tractor back. Start bringing the tractor. Not too fast. Now we'll bring the nose back around. All right, we got the tandems close to the line, so we're just going to drive the truck left straight, just to straighten out everything. We'll be close to the blue cushion. We don't line up on the line here. We line up in between the lines. We got cushions on the doors to line up with, so let's just straighten the trailer. Come on, get parallel with the line. That way you know your trailer's straight in the box. And then once that's like that, you just go straight back. You're in line with the cushion with a curtain around the door. So the dock bump pads should bump the trailer bump rubber pads. And looking good, looking good, looking good, looking good, looking straight. Little baby bump, sorry we're looking for a baby bump, baby bump, baby bump. A little more. Right about. Come on, a little more. Easy, easy, easy. There we go. Nice little baby dock. A little baby bump. A little bit of pressure on the dock. Set the brakes. Put it in neutral. And now at 12:25, 35 minutes ahead of our appointment time, we are in the dock. Now we wait. All right, it is now 1:30. We are done. Paperwork sealed up. Emptied our tanks. We might have to get fuel somewhere along the way, but we're only love my shit. 532 miles away, and that's just because let me see something here. If I do the no tolls route, it's 400 or 532 miles. This is 508 on the overhead, on the initial. So we are in Cleveland. Our appointment is at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning in Prince George, Virginia. Okay, it says 532 miles right now. 9 hours and 24 minutes. Where's it at? That's avoiding tolls. Let's turn avoid tolls off. $510 miles, 8 hours and 10 minutes. Knocks about an hour and a half off, but $85 more estimated. It's gonna be a lot more than that. No. Get rid of them damn tolls. I don't kind of like the route it's showing me. I think I want to take 77 all the way, if I'm being honest. Because we're right off of 77. '77 just goes straight through Charleston. Let me try something here. $532 miles right now, so that's just if I just go straight there. What if I add a routing point? Go for good times. Go for Go-Mart. Or we'll just use that right there. Hit little add to trip. It'll turn that 532 mile trip into I feel like it'll be an easier drive. Just straight down 77 all the way. 260 to there, and then 335. 260 and 335 is 590. It adds about 90 miles. So it'll make it a 10-hour drive. It just feels like it'll be a lot easier. Nine and a half hours versus 10 hours. Easier drive, all highway, all interstate. That's what we're doing. Let's go. So I was going to stop in Ripley, Fairplain, West Virginia to get fuel with that Love's, but I missed the exit, wasn't paying attention to where I was, and I passed it right up. And if you know this area of West Virginia at all on 77, between there and Virginia, or past Beckley, there's not a whole lot of truck stop options, especially the bigger ones. So I only had like a quarter tank of fuel. I'm 400 miles away from where I got to go. I'm like, I'm gonna need fuel. And I'm like, okay. So I saw one on 64 out past Beckley near Lewisburg, a Love's, a couple hundred miles away. I was just under a quarter. I'm like, yeah, I'm a lightweight, yes, but I gotta go through the hills of the mountains around here, so maybe I don't have enough. But I was like, I'm going to send it because I don't want to go to the Go Marts and all that crap. So, but I forgot about this new Sheets truck stop in Marmet, West Virginia, right off of 77, heading south. I was like, hey, I'll just stop here. So I got here, just filled up the driver's side tank, about 50 gallons or so. Because I'm only right now 330 miles away from delivery. And I'm going to drive to, there's a pilot about 3 miles from where I got to be. I should be there about 11:30. So I got fuel, and diesel here, or DEF here is $3.95. I went ahead and filled the DEF tank up. Took 10 gallons, so I went ahead and filled it up for $3.95. So that's cool. But yeah, we're just in that part of the states where there's not a lot of truck stops. Got Go Marts and little small ones, of course, if you have to get fuel at one of those places and pay $5 a gallon or more, because there's no discount. There's no discount here either. Paid $4.79. That's what I paid. Right at like $300. No. You know what? Let me just stop trying to remember, because y'all know how that works. I got the thing with EFS. Let me go into my card, give you an accurate number. Text message just tells you how much you spent. I spent $300 total. That was with 10 gallons of DEF at $3.95 a gallon. All right, here we go. I got it for $4.80 a gallon for diesel, 53.6 gallons, and DEF was $3.96 a gallon. You got 10.84 gallons for $42.90. So not horrible. But Sheets, we just did a 30. I was thinking about not doing a 30 and just going as far as the 8 will take me and get up in the morning and go the rest of the way. But we know I have a little trouble getting up early. So we're going to go 334 miles to the pallet, which is right near where I got to go. 337 miles to my destination. So 30 minutes are up. It should take us about 5 hours and 20 minutes to make that trip. We have 6 hours and 29 minutes left we can drive today. My cycle is down to 9.5 hours. I get I get 11 back tomorrow. So once we get loaded at Benson with our John Deere load, we're going to do go somewhere and do a reset and take off again on Sunday. So let's get.
Sunrise climbing over the dash, monster in hand and we're ready to pass. Big Blue humming like he always does, another day rolling under us.
Mercer trailer tracking straight behind, nothing but highway in a little time. Just me and the road wherever it bends. Big Blue in the wind again.
It's me, Big Blue in the wind again, rolling through the miles like an old friend. No destination worth rushing to find, just chasing the horizon, one white line at a time.
The sun keeps painting pictures on the land, and the wheel keeps turning in my hands. Out here where the highway never ends.
It's me, Big Blue in the wind. Rain on the glass, then a clearing sky. Small town water towers drifting by. Every mile tells a story of its own. Every road feels a little like home.
The radio fades into the open air, nothing but tires singing out there. And for a little while the world stands still
Beyond the windshield, it's me, Big Blue in the wind again, rolling through the miles like an old friend. No destination where
sunset melting into night, headlights stretching through the fading light. Some folks dream of places they have been. I just keep riding with the wind.
Stars above and 18 rolling wheels, a quiet kind of freedom that you feel. Some things in this life never change, and I hope they never will. It's me, Big Blue, and the wind again, rolling through the miles like an old friend. Another day ridden across the land with a freightliner humming through God's hands. The stars come shining where the daylight ends, and tomorrow starts all over again.
Out here where the highway never ends, it's me, Big Blue, and the wind.
Just me, Big Blue, and the wind.
One more mile around the bend,
Another sunrise waiting to begin.
me, Big Blue, and the wind.
All right, we're close. We just passed the pilot that we was talking about stopping at last night. But I ended up stopping in Covington at that Love's. Covington, Virginia.
In 1 mile, turn left.
Trying to put me 200 miles from the place. I've been at that truck stop before. If you remember back when I was a Schneider Company driver, my first winter out here was when I had that frozen axle and I didn't realize it, and I had 2 blowouts because they were dragging that one wheel. Passenger side rear axle was dragging. I didn't notice it. By the time I was on the side of the interstate off the exit there, getting 2 freaking tires replaced. But yeah, we stayed there because, I hadn't eaten since breakfast, so I stopped there to grab something to eat, and then I got my belly full, and I was like, okay, I can go to sleep right now. Wake up at 5 o'clock, get out of my 10, because it was like 8:30 or so, so I couldn't get back. My 10 was up at 6:30 this morning, so we hit the road right at 6:30, and it's now 9:30, and we're about to pull up here very, very soon. Our appointment's 10 o'clock. And I read reviews saying some said you can park on site, because I started to just come here. I got here probably about 11:30 or midnight or so. But some said you can't.
In a quarter of
Wasn't
a mile,
sure.
use the left lane and turn left onto Wells Station Road.
Wasn't sure which one to trust. And they also said, multiple said, do not arrive early. They won't let you in. So I'm hoping 30 minutes or 25 minutes early is not too early for that. And if you hear that GPS, my Trucker Path, for whatever reason, on my tablet has just stopped working right,
Now
functioning.
turn left.
Like it'll come on, it'll load a route, and I can move around so the app's not freezing, but it's not tracking me on my drive
In
line.
1.5 miles, turn right.
After about a couple minutes, I'll give you an example. This morning I tried it again when I left out Love's. Before I got to the exit, I was stuck on the map. It just froze me right there as I was turning to get on the on-ramp, and never adjusted itself. So, but it works fine on my phone, which is why I got it on my phone now. I updated the tablet, make sure everything was all updated software. I updated all the apps. I deleted Trucker Path, or uninstalled Trucker Path, restarted the tablet, reinstalled Trucker Path for a fresh version, and still doing the same damn thing. I don't really want to factory reset my damn tablet, because my tablet has my ELD on it and all that crap. So I don't know what to do with my Trucker Path on the tablet. It stopped functioning properly. Yesterday. Yesterday. I don't know why it was freezing and jittering. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. If you have any experience in that, then let me know, because I haven't had any. I'm pretty tech savvy, so I don't know what's wrong. All the permissions
In
are
half a
fine.
mile, turn right.
All the permissions are turned on and everything, and all that good jazz. So I don't know, but it works fine on my phone. I just hate having it on my phone because phone call or something comes in at the wrong damn time, and I'm trying to figure out where the hell I got to go, and just interrupts things. So I don't know.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right onto Hardware Drive.
I've even talked to Roscoe a couple times, and he's like, "Try that." I'm like, "I've already did all that shit. Don't be telling me shit to do that I've already told you I've done." Google hasn't been no help. I just don't know.
Now turn right.
We're looking for WSS Richmond.
In half a mile, you will reach your destination.
And usually Trucker Path on my tablet, I have it muted to begin with because I don't want it to come through my stereo. And when it wants to talk, it wants to lower the volume, like hearing protection and all that crap. It's not like an automatic ear-saving feature on Bluetooth things. You can't figure out how to turn it off. So I just have it muted to prevent all that crap. There's Penske.
In 900 feet, you will reach your destination.
900 feet, I will reach my destination. Oh, there's a drive right there. Okay. Amazon facility straight ahead of us. Wind Supply. I guess that would be WS. Wind Supply
You
Services?
have reached
Possibly.
your destination, WSS Richmond, RDC, Prince George, VA. The destination is on your right.
That was pretty rough entry to the driveway. Let's see if I can't find something that says driver check-in. Well, there's a big old bay door open there, but that usually don't mean shit. Check-in at office. I'm looking. Check-in at office signs above every freaking dock. No commercial vehicles beyond that point. I'm looking for the office. I guess that right there is that says employee entrance. Now, well, we're going to go in here and see if this is where we got to be in that door. Right. Checked in. Said go ahead and back into door 7. They'll bring my bills out when they're done. I just popped the seal, and the rear of the trailer is right there at the hole where door 7 is. So let's see if we can't do just a little 180 here. Keep our trailer in that position. So 7's right there in front of us right now. And then we do a little bit of maneuvering like this. Bring the trailer a little closer to the spot. And now let's bust a hard right. Now let's bust a left. See if we're in that. Yeah, I think we're good. Not perfect setup, but definitely doable. Because we got room. Plenty of room, plenty of room. Now bring your tractor. Straighten up. Tandems on the line. There we go. Because this place, the lines match up with the lines on the cushion. So you want to have your trailers right as close to the line as you can. They have those marks there for us drivers. And these are nice tight spots to where when your lines are even on one side, they're even on the other side. And that means you're in the perfect position they want you to be in. Just little baby bumps, all we need. But, and we're there in the dock at 8:56 or 9:56, and the light's red already. So good. Now we wait. All right, 10:34. We're done. Submitted the paperwork. Next load is in the GPS, and I found out what that next. I looked at the details of that next load. We'll talk about that then. But I appreciate it. Right? What's DC say? Money in the bag. So we're done with this one. Thanks for riding along, guys. Appreciate all the support. I'll see you on the next one. Y'all have a great night.